A potential 2.6% decrease in Polkadot is projected by July 2, per Traders Union. First, let's take a closer look at today's market behavior. At the moment, Polkadot is showing a 2.5% gain since yesterday and trades close to $0.834. Now for today's analyst breakdown. Coin price forecast expects a move toward an 84 cents by July 2, which marks a gain of about 0.7%. Coin data flow projects a slide down to $0.832 for Polkadot, implying a loss of 0.3%. 30 rates notes it might drift lower towards $0.818, a projected decrease close to 1.9%. A separate projection from Traders Union suggests Polkadot could head down towards $0.812, roughly 2.6% lower than now. To conclude, CoinLore sees and 81 cents by July 2, 2.9% lower. This is the most lucrative forecast we've seen. That's your lineup of forecasts. Let's keep going. Let's move from the forecasts to the numbers behind them. Looking across the forecasts from each market expert, the price may shift anywhere between a decline of 2.9% and an increase of 0.7%, depending on the analyst. As the data shows, CoinLore offers the top projected return with 2.9% gain in value by July 2. Ultimately, you could collect between $3 and $29 for every $1,000 you invest. When factoring in volatility, CoinDataFlow's forecast indicates the most likely price change with a 92.2% probability. By assembling the 5 forecasts, I've presented a unified consensus outlook. Consensus projections indicate Polkadot could trade near $0.822 after a 1.4% fall. Okay, let's walk through it. The consensus scenario highlights a 1.4% drop under today's conditions. That translates into your capital growing by approximately 1.4% too. For a 1,000 setup, the forecast might correspond to $14 gained. In addition, the probability tied to this consensus forecast is around 87.2%. At this point, let's review where analysts think the market is heading in the coming 3 days. Coin price forecast emphasizes that movement will stay limited. Coin data flow suggests Polkadot could slide further. 30 rates believes momentum is lacking, so Polkadot should stay broadly unchanged. Traders Union expects downward momentum to persist. Similarly, CoinLore emphasizes a downward trajectory. The consensus result suggests Polkadot could lose ground across this 3-day horizon. The combined picture shows that most expect Polkadot to move into lower levels. 5 sites published forecasts 2 days ago. Yesterday showed how accurate they turned out. In the end, the final close was $0.823. Yesterday showed that most predictions matched the move. The closest prediction came from Coin Price Forecast. Let's move on to the breakdown. 2 forecasts stayed inside the span of the daily candle. Regarding ROI, a few analysts delivered profits, and CoinDataFlow ranked first among them. This table shows the complete fact-check summary, everything in one view. For reference, Crypto Predictions posted a forecast probability of 0%, $0.18 accuracy, and 1.1% ROI. Look through the table and notice which forecasts turned out most accurate. Let's see how tomorrow's forecasted returns compare between Polkadot and a few other coins. In this ranking, Polkadot falls below the leader as OKB holds 2.3% expected performance. Here we're looking at Polkadot next to 4 random cryptocurrencies. A wider profitability comparison is now live on my website. If I managed to save you some time today, a quick like would be the best feedback. See you next time, guys.